Ride with me. Ride with me with no camera on live. What it do? What it do? What it don't? So I decided I was gonna go live from the car and talk my shit. I was gonna talk my shit, like, just, talk about my reflections like I always do. And just speak that truth, that real truth, nothing but the truth. Can't nobody stop it. It can't be stopped. Can't nobody stop this rise. It don't matter how much shit get talked. It don't matter. But what I see is that anybody who got something to say bad against what we're doing, they the motherfucking problem. That's all I can say. But on a second note, on another note, we rising. We doing what we do. We making that shit happen right now. We have manifested all this the same way we did the first time. This is the second round. And this time we're going to do it all the way right. We're not going to let these distractions stop us. We're not going to allow any of that to stop us. And it's like the more and more that we do, the more and more the attacks come. But since we know what this is, we're better equipped to move along through this shit. And that's the main thing. Shout out to the team, Knowledge Uprising, Dojo, Surge Drop, and the entire HOTC. I called it the first time. I said we should have we making that shit happen. It's here. HOTC Global. And anybody who feel any kind of way, they was put here to try to stop us, but it can't be stopped. It's already ordained. This is ordained to happen in divine timing, divine purpose, divine perfection. It is here. So I don't know what to tell nobody who feel any kind of way. I'm happy. I'm laughing. I'm excited about where we're going and what impact we have on the world as a whole. It don't matter how many views anybody get, because never was here for the views. I never was here for the views. I was here really for the message, what I knew that I was supposed to be doing. And I'm sure all the other brothers, we just working on one accord, and that we would be able to touch the lives of the people we need to touch. And that's all it is. And the part about being together, doing it, the connection that we have, the awesome connection that couldn't have been done no other than with God. Or a source, or whatever y'all call it. We have that connection. And that's one of the things I wanted to talk about, was connections. Because I've been noticing, me being connected to certain people for the reasons why I'm connected to them, the purposes that are connected with that. But at some point, some of these connections become disconnected because whatever the reason, the purpose has been served, and there's nothing I can do about that. Even though sometimes when these connections get broken, I feel away. I ain't gonna lie, I feel away. I'll be like, why did this happen? Why did that happen? But at the end of the day, it happened for a reason. We have to realize that. And we have to know that the main connection that we have, the most important connection that we need to keep and and know that it's important is the connection with God, the Most High God. When we are connected to that, and we know how to stay connected, we're doing what we're supposed to do. The rest of this stuff, the rest of these connections, they're not as important. Whatever you're supposed to be connected to, you will continue to be connected to it. But when it's time to let go of these connections, it's just time to let go. Because when we don't and we fight it, we end up detouring the purpose. We end up detouring the purpose of what we came here to do. When we can understand, overstand, and understand what our purpose is and what we're here for, then we will ignore all the other shit and keep moving and keep doing and keep being creative and creating so we can meet the goals. I just had to say that. I've been like wanting to say it since last night, but I didn't get the opportunity to because I was so tired. I didn't want to get on there and be dragged out or whatever, but I really, really wanted to say that. And we know that the HOTC connection is what it is. It's real. It's not fact. It's not fiction. It's facts. It's facts. The beacon was answered. You know what I mean? That's how I go. But some of these people out here, they don't believe or trust what we say. And it's okay that they don't trust it. We don't care if you don't trust it. We don't care how you feel. We know what we have the urgency to do, and we're doing it. We're utilizing our time wisely, unlike some other people. And that's the important thing. Like, when you realize that your time is valuable, slow your bitch ass down. Sorry, y'all. I'm road rage. Anyway, when we use our time wisely on things that matter, that is how you get everything accomplished. You don't sit here and dwell on other bullshit that ain't got shit to do with nothing. You don't do that. What for? How is me worrying about another person gonna help me? That shit is not gonna help me. That's the part about going within and going within yourself to find your own answers and find what you can do well instead of trying to compete with others. That's already some sucker shit in itself. That sucker stuff, you can't come up with your own content. You can't come up with something that you know how to do to push yourself forward, then you have an issue already. Something's wrong. So when I look at all this, I can't let nobody else make me feel away. I'm not going to feel away. I'm standing on my square, stand in my lane. And this is definitely my lane, what I'm doing. The HOTC is my lane. You hoe ass niggas better let me over. Yep, that's how I be talking when I be driving. Oh, shit. Lord. I tell you. And then I can't get over, I can't get over it. My relationship with the Most High don't got nothing to do with nobody else. I be tired of people trying to tell me where I stand at. How you know where I stand at? The Most High ain't talking to you about me. Stop it. Stop it. But that's how you know who's connected to the Most High and who's not. Because if you connected to the Most High, you already know what's up. You don't have to say nothing. You don't gotta challenge nobody about nothing. It's a personal relationship. And I'm pretty sure the Most High don't go around telling nobody about specific people. So they can come back and say some shit. Not like that. It don't go like that. Anyway, y'all, I wanted to come on here and just say what I had to spit. And I hope that the message comes across to the people that it needs to come across to. And y'all, this was Ride With Me. And it was a short, brief point I needed to make. Hopefully everybody can move forward and find their own divine purpose. Because you have one. Everybody has a purpose. If you even think about anything in this area, then obviously you have something to find out. But if you're not thinking about this and you're on lower levels of thinking, then that's where you at. And that's not, usually you probably wouldn't even come across this video. So anyway, with that being said, I want y'all to do one thing for me. That is love yourself, know yourself, be true to yourself, and stay fly. And always, always, always live in your truth. Peace, y'all. I'm out.